Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having a great day today. Today we are going to do a little update on my if I lost my entire makeup collection, what would I rebuy first? I have done this video before. The last time I did it was in February of 2023. So it's been over a year since I filmed this video. So I have a ton of different products here. Most of them actually are different than what I picked out last year. So I have some new favorites. I am really excited about these, and these are just the products that I would repurchase immediately if I lost my entire collection. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Vivian. I'm a robotics engineer with a love for all things beauty and makeup related, and I'd love it if you liked and subscribed if you aren't already. And with that being said, let's just hop into it. So for this video concept, I tried to pick things that I could get at either Ulta or Sephora. If I were to restart my makeup collection, those are the first two places I would stop. So everything that I picked out can be bought at Sephora or Ulta. So I am going to go through these in order of application. I feel like that just makes the most sense in my head. If I were to lose my entire collection, I don't think I would pick up a primer. I think usually when I'm getting ready for work, I will just throw on a sunscreen and that will kind of act as my primer. I feel like primers don't do a ton for me whenever I wear them, and so I just think I would kind of not be wasting money, but like if I were to restart, I just don't think that that's the one thing that I would reach for, you know? So wouldn't pick up a primer, but I do have two different base options here. The first one is the Summer Fridays Sheer Skin Tint. This one is in the shade 4, which is described as a light medium neutral olive, which I feel like this matches me really well. This is such a beautiful product, especially if you have oily skin. I feel like most skin tints tend to lean very dewy. This one does not lean as dewy. This is more of a satin natural finish, which I really thoroughly enjoy. This also has pretty good coverage for being a skin tint. It's obviously not going to give you a ton of coverage, but I feel like it does the greatest job at just evening out my skin tone, making my skin feel hydrated without feeling oily, and the shade match is also really good for me as well. So this is one of my favorite complexion products of all time, and if I were to lose my makeup collection or if I had to restart it, this is probably one of the first things that I would pick up. Since that is so lightweight, I think I would also pick up something a little bit more higher coverage, and I think what I would pick up is the About Face The Performer foundation. I have this one in the shade LM2 Olive. Also a great shade match for me. I also just really like this foundation. I feel like it has the doe foot applicator, so I feel like it's really easy to swipe on, blend it out. This packaging is also really cute in my opinion. I just really like the bottle, and it's pretty affordable. I believe this is around $22-ish. I think the Summer Fridays one is quite a bit more expensive. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I feel like at least $30. And this one has a good medium coverage as well, which is my preferred coverage level. I typically don't reach for anything more than a medium coverage. But again, like I said, this matches me really well. I think the formula is great. It lasts all day without breaking up. For concealer, I think I would only pick up one, and I think I would pick up the Tower 28 Swipe On Concealer. This is in the shade MDR. I just think this is the most beautiful concealer out there. It looks great on my under eyes. This shade match is also really, really good. I also feel like it does a really good job at spot concealing without emphasizing any dry texture around those active like acne marks. I said smarks, I think. I meant spots, but I also said marks. Anyway, this does not cling to dry patches, and I just think it looks good throughout the day. Great concealer, and it comes in a good variety of shades, I believe, so you should be able to find something that matches you. Love the packaging of this as well. I love the purple cap. Generally one of my favorite concealers of all time. Okay, for powder, I think I would pick up a loose powder, and the powder I think I would pick up is this one from Amicole. This is the Skin Melt Loose Powder. I was debating between this one and the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder because I do love that powder a lot. However, with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder, I have that in the shade Cherry Blossom, and I really only use that under my under eyes to brighten. For the sake of this video, I felt like I would want a powder that I could use all over my face as well as my under eyes, and that is this powder. I feel like loose powders are just even more blurring on my skin, and I can really like press it into my skin. I also like the packaging of this because it does have a cap to prevent powder from going absolutely everywhere, and the Huda Beauty one does not. So I think this is a great powder. I have this one in the translucent shade, but I do believe they have two other, like, not skin tone shades, but tinted shades for deeper skins as well. I really like this powder. I think it's a great powder, and again, not the most expensive powder out there. I believe this one is less expensive than the Huda Beauty one. For bronzer, honestly, I don't feel like I would need a bronzer in my collection. However, if I were to pick up one, it would probably be a cream, so it's really easy to work with, and it would probably be the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. This one is in the shade medium, and I just think this formula is so good. It's so effortless. You can blend it out, and it just always looks beautiful. And it's not too pigmented either, so you really can't go overboard. It really just gives your skin the most effortless, like, bronzy look, and it, like I said, it never looks overboard because this formula just shears out beautifully. I don't think I would get a powder bronzer. I really don't think I would need one, especially if I had this, and I typically find that blush is more prevalent in my routine anyway, so I just don't think I would need a powder bronzer in my routine if I already have the cream. But I do think this is a beautiful bronzer. Highly recommend. One of my favorites of all time. It's a little bit more expensive, however, it really is just that beautiful. I have a couple of different options for blush here, which I know you guys are not surprised by this. The first thing that I would pick up is the Benefit Benetton. I have really been liking this lately, and I feel like it is such an oldie, but it's so good. I feel like the tone of this is beautiful. I can use it as a stain. It also is a lip stain, so really just a versatile product, especially for no makeup days when you don't want a ton of makeup but you want like a little bit of something. The shade of this is beautiful, and I think this shade works well for everyone. So truly love the Benefit Benetton. I would definitely pick this up again. Another blush that I would definitely pick up again is the Dior Rosy Glow blush in the shade 001 Pink. Now, is this a splurge? Yes. Do I need this blush? No. Are there plenty of dupes out there at this point? Yes, but this blush is still just my all-time favorite. I don't know what it is about this blush. I just love it so much. It's beautiful. It has this like really pretty, barely there sheen, so it just makes your cheeks look so like plump and vibrant, and I love this shade on me. I love the cool tone pink on my cheeks. I just think this blush is beautiful, and I would definitely buy it again. And for something with a little bit more variety, I would pick up one of the Patrick Ta Double Take Cream and Powder blushes. This one specifically is in the shade Just Enough, which isn't, I don't know if it's my all-time favorite shade. I think there probably is a different shade out there that would work for me a little bit better, but one of these would be a necessity. This blush comes with the cream and the powder, and not only that, but it's just such a good formula. I know Patrick Ta suggests applying the powder and then the cream on top. I usually don't, to be honest. I usually do the cream and then the powder on top. However, both are stunning, and I do like that you get both formulas in here that are like similar in tone. So you can wear one, you can wear the other, or you can wear both, or possibilities are not endless, but there are quite a few different possibilities that you could use with this blush. And like I said, the shade maybe not be my like perfect shade of his line, but he has a ton of different shades and they're quite pigmented, so even if you are deeper in skin tone, they might still work for you. I love these. I have 2 of these currently in my collection, and I just think they're great formulas, great powders, beautiful packaging as well. Now for my eyes and eyebrow areas, I don't think I would do a ton, mainly because one, I don't wear eyeshadow a ton, to be honest. Usually I'll go in with an eyeshadow topper, like a single shadow, just a glittery topper in general. And my eyebrows specifically, I got them tattooed when I was in Vietnam last year, so I just don't need to touch them up as much as I used to. For a brow gel, I would definitely pick up the Refi Brow Sculpt. This is probably my favorite brow gel. I feel like this is the only brow gel that makes my brows actually look fluffy and actually hold throughout the day. I feel like a lot of brow gels will make my brows brow hairs droop and then I feel like it looks weird. However, this holds them up. If you use too much, you will get like the white chunkies in your eyebrows, so be careful of that. Honestly, I don't really care if I have the white chunkies in my eyebrows because no one's looking that close at my eyebrows anyway. This is a really good product. I really like it. One thing I will say is that the packaging of this is a little bit broken. The lid here is not sealed like completely, so it has a tendency to fall off. However, this is a great product. I love this so much. I would also pick up a brow pen though. This one is from NYX. This is the Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen in the shade Espresso. I like this one. I also like the Milani one. So really whatever brow pen of your choice, and usually drugstore. I will typically use this to fill in any sparse areas in my brows. Like I said, I don't have a ton of filling in to do anymore because I did get my eyebrows tattooed, but when I do feel like I have some sparse areas, I will go in with this and just draw in some hair-like strokes. And as far as the eyeshadow topper, I think I would just pick up the Urban Decay Moon Dust eyeshadow. This one is in the shade Cosmic. It is so beautiful. It really just makes your eyes look wet and sparkly, and just I love these so much. Kind of expensive. I know ColourPop has some really good dupes to these as well, so you don't need to spend this much money. However, I do like these. I like the component of these. The formula is a bit drier, whereas the ColourPop's is a little bit more creamy when it starts off, but it dries out really quickly. I love these. This one is just like my go-to all over the lid shade as of lately, and I think it's a beautiful one and done eyeshadow just to give my eyes a little bit more something. For mascara, if I were to restart my makeup collection, I don't think I would buy anything from YesStyle, so I wouldn't have any of my K-Beauty or J-Beauty lash primers. Because of that, I also don't have my Thrive Cosmetics lash extension mascara, so I wouldn't have that either. However, I would have access to the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. This mascara is so good for a non-waterproof mascara, okay? Non-waterproof, non-K-Beauty mascara. This does a decent job of holding up the curl in my lashes. I know that a lot of people, a lot of creators out there love this and it's their like holy grail. I wish that this held my curl up a little bit more, but that is just because I have super straight, super Asian eyelashes. Nothing holds them up unless a waterproof mascara is like applied. However, this doesn't smudge on me and it holds up a little bit of the curl, which is really all I can ask for from a non-waterproof, non-tubing, non-K-Beauty mascara. But yeah, this is a good one. This one is in the shade Drift, which is their black brown shade. I haven't opened this yet because I got this during the Sephora sale and I have quite a few mascaras open right now, so I just didn't want to open this one while I have a ton open. But this is one of my favorite mascaras, especially for Sephora, and it's only $20 compared to a lot of the other high-end mascaras out there, and it is a really good mascara. And lastly, I have a few different lip products here. The first one being the NYX lip liners. This one specifically is in the shade New Truffle, but I think any of the NYX lip liners are fantastic. These wooden ones are like $4 and they're really good lip liners. So something in the NYX lip liner family, not necessarily this exact shade, but New Truffle is a nice one. I do like this one quite a bit, and it's supposedly a dupe for the Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine. I think they're a little bit different because I do have that one as well, but same vibes, same but different. Great lip liner formula, $4. As far as lip balms go, I would definitely pick up a Summer Fridays lip butter balm. I don't think I would pick up this specific one in the shade Cherry just because this is a little bit more of a brighter shade. I do think I would pick up a full size of the vanilla or vanilla beige though. This is just a full size one that I had like right next to me, so I just grabbed this one. Summer Friday lip butter balms are my absolute favorite formula. They're so good. They're so hydrating. The tints are beautiful. The scents of these are so good, and they're just my favorite lip balm formula of all time. They're so good. Really have no complaints against this besides the fact that it's like $26 per lip balm, which is a lot. However, I've had my first Summer Friday lip butter balm since like 2 years ago and I'm almost done with it. but it's still going. So you get a lot of product in here. That is just to say, this is my all-time favorite formula. I cannot live without a Summer Fridays lip butter balm in my collection. I would repurchase this immediately. If I do want more of a thicker lip gloss, lip oil type of formula though, I think I would just pick up one of the e.l.f. What are these? The Glow Reviver lip oils. These are really pretty. They're very similar to the Dior lip oils. Everyone's got a dupe for the Dior lip oils at this point. But these are really accessible, really pretty, very similar in terms of formulas and shades. This one specifically is in the shade Rosewood Dreams, I believe. Rosewood Nights. I can't read that. No, this is in the shade Jam Session. These are stunning formulas, really pretty. Does have a slight tingle to them, similar to the Dior ones. That doesn't really bother me, but something to note that it does have a slight tingle in there. But great lip oil, affordable. Can't really ask for more at that point. And that is everything. I think that's everything I would pick up. If I had to restart my entire collection, this is just what it would be. I feel like all of these products are very special in my collection. I feel like all of the formulas in here are unique but also really good and will work for several different people. I think the Complexion products are some of my all-time favorites. Like when I look at this pile of makeup in front of me, I'm like, yeah, I could live my whole life on just these products. I really think I could. If you guys have a product that you cannot live without, let me know what that is, because I hope I never have to know what it feels like to lose my entire makeup collection. But I do think this is what I would buy if I had to restart. Some of these are quite expensive products though, and I don't know if I would want to spend this much money like in one little shopping trip, you know? However, I don't think I could live without these. I think the one product, if I had to choose from all of these to live without, it would be the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Skin Enhancer. But truly just because I don't think I need a bronzer in my makeup routine. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!